I'm so grateful to the Lord for being in my journey, and I really don't want anyone out there who has really short hair and is where I was to feel like you cannot get past it. How are you this week? It is Thursday. I am back and I've missed you. I hope you're doing really well. Today, as you know with the title, I'm going to talk a little bit about our update, our winter wash and go update. For me, it was a winter wash and go, and for you, it's a protective style possibly. Or maybe you joined me with the wash and go. Anyway, so if you're new to my channel, I want to thank you so much for joining and for stopping by. We really appreciate having you. Please feel free to comment on anything that we're talking about, and please look at my welcome video so you'll learn more about what this channel is about and what we're focusing on. And just to let you know, we are bringing out our joy through our healthy hair and from our health from the inside out, and talking about our lifestyle and how we can do it there. Putting Jesus at the center of all that we do. So if that's something you're really excited about as well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Join us as we do that. With every video, we're finding ways to do that, okay? So with this video, I decided, I was doing a series of videos about rice water in my experience, and I'm learning more and more about how it's really helping a lot of people. And there's not enough people sharing their story, but I'm starting to see more and more people beginning to share it. Unfortunately, I don't like that, but it looks like people are starting to see that it is damaging for their hair. I will continue more videos on that, but for now, I wanted to give you an update on our winter protective styling or wash and go challenge, okay? Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to be telling you about a giveaway because we're almost at 7,000 subscribers. By the time this is posted, it might already be 7,000 subscribers, but I am going to tell you more about what that is, okay? But let me just talk to you about a few things that I put here as notes that I wanted to talk to you about. And I wanted to talk about where I am today. Okay, so you can already see, all I did was take my banding out and kind of picked it with my fingers, and this is what my hair is looking like in its fluffy state. What do y'all think? I really need y'all to comment below and see if you see what I'm seeing. I think I've made it through my winter wash and go protective style challenge. I think I've made it. I want to know if you really were sticking with it with me. Did you make it? What did you do? And how do you know that you made it? When I do my 3-month challenges for fitness in my women's classes, because I do have the Soccer Dance Fitness still, it's Soccer Core Fit is the name of the site. And if you want to know more about that, you can go to soccerdancefit.com and go on there and find out more about it. But when I do 3-month challenges for fitness, I always make it a personal challenge for you as an individual. You're not really competing with others, you're kind of competing with yourself. You're actually watching from whence you've come. We would mark what it is we want to fix and what steps we're going to take to get it. We'll get a buddy and all that, and then by the end we're keeping track monthly, weekly on what that is, and by the end we know if we've gotten there because we've marked it, okay? So for the 3-month challenge for our hair, what I'm hoping we did was we either marked it by a picture. I have these videos, so I'm kind of blessed to have the videos and to help me see where I was when I started. But if you don't have that, you can take a picture, you can do a link check, which is what a lot of people have done, or just maybe you take some videos of yourself and just kind of do a journal, do a video journal. So if you do a video journal, which is something you could do, you look at that video from the day you started. Maybe you journal again a month later or a few weeks, or go in whenever you see a change or whenever you've discovered something, and by the end of the 3 months, then you can see where you've come. Because it's really hard to see it when you're in your own body, your weight or your hair or your looks or anything. So it's always good to have some markers. So the next time we do a challenge, I'll make sure to add that to the challenge to make it really clear to do that. But I think I did say to do a link check and to take pictures. I'll look at and see what we wrote for before. But anyway, I wanted to let you know that I can see a very clear difference. Today is, let's see what today is. It's March 14th. 2019. So we're almost at the first day of spring, which is when our challenge is over, and I'm really excited about that. It's around the same time that I'm doing the giveaway, so it kind of works really nice that the challenge will be ending at the time that I'm going to do a giveaway. Anyway, what I did, I want you to know from whence I've come and where I am today and what I think about it. And I want you to tell me what you think, because sometimes you see things better than I do. So the first thing is that when I started the challenge, just as a little recap, when I started my challenge, I wanted to do a protective styling because I knew I had had a setback before, and I was kind of nervous about it because last winter I did well and I made it out of the winter. It was kind of like just before, around February, just before now, that I felt like I made it. And then I had a setback, and it took me a while to figure out what that setback was. And now I'm finally figuring it out. It was the rice water. And because after taking that out of my regimen, my hair flourished again with all of my Ayurveda products. And thank you for those who have been buying them. I've been noticing that you've been buying them, so I hope you're really enjoying your product line. It's the DIY natural stuff. I have a gentle preservative for the gel and for my conditioner, which now I've decided that I do leave in a little bit, my deep conditioner. So anyway, go there if you want to know more about how I've recovered from my rice water and how I'm able to this year make it past my challenge and still continue. Whereas last year I couldn't continue because of that time of year. So if you're following my story, you'll see how this is all intertwining and why it matters so much, because I was doing a challenge and I'm trying to grow my hair and I have a product line and all these things, and I'm really trying to figure out, you know, my hair, and that kind of threw things off, but I'm back on track. And I'm so glad I learned that, because now I don't have to join in on the rice water trend, because I already know what it did to my hair. And we're going to talk more about that in upcoming videos. I'll give you some more bonus videos about it, but we'll talk about it next week. So what I did was, I thought, okay, I guess I have to give in to this protective style this winter. I'm going to have to do a protective style like everybody else, braids, twists, something, and I can't stand them. I don't like them, and I think part of it is because I like this look, but the other thing is that my hair's so fine and delicate that I feel like it doesn't help my hair, it hurts my hair. And I've seen other videos of YouTubers who share in this problem where they really can't do protective styling in the traditional way because it really dries the hair out and their hair falls out. And I know I'm going to get comments saying, no, you got to do it like this or like that. But I'll be honest with you, there are some people out here who can't do what others can do, no matter how well we do it. It's just the way our hair is made. It's just a combination of what we have going on in our hair, I believe. You know what I mean? So you can have a combination, a perfect little storm, where you just can't really do things the way others do, even if you do it the most optimum way. So if I get comments telling me to do it this way or that way, sure, maybe one day I will, but I'm coming out of a setback, so I really am not going to change what I'm doing because it's working for me. And I want to do a video talking more about that too, on how you don't have to do everything out there. You just have to do something that works. And even if there's something else out there that works as well, why switch over when you're already using something that works? Sure, there's another thing that does the same thing. That's great. You don't have to change and go to that thing. You can just stick with what you have and just say, oh, that's nice that there's another one that does this. Does that make sense? Because why put your hair through another trial and error when you've already proven that something worked? I wouldn't do it. Okay, so what I did was I wanted to go into the Winter Protective Styling Challenge, giving in, saying, oh, well, I guess I'm going to have to do a protective style. It was stressing me out, y'all. You know it was. Because I don't like protective styling in the traditional way. I just don't like it. And as an actress, you know, call me vain if you want, but this is the look I'm looking for, and I have to be prepared to have this look. Once again, I think I'm going to do a video talking more about that, because styling and lifestyle and the way you want to wear your hair, that factors in on your joy, and you have to balance that in with what you're doing in your protective styling or whatever you're doing. You've got to balance that in. And if you look at my old videos, I'm talking about that. So with that in mind, I was really stressed out in the beginning of the challenge. And I thought, oh my goodness, how am I going to get to this winter wash and go? I mean, winter protective style. I keep saying that because for me, it was a winter wash and go challenge. And do protective styling when I can't stand them and I don't like it the way I look in them and I don't feel comfortable, you know, and I don't really like them. So I gave in. And I thought, okay, I'll do my updo, my little ponytail up. I'll do that. I put like a wrap around it. Maybe I'll get a piece and put around that, because I'm really good with fake hair, by the way. I am amazing with it. If y'all comment below if you want me to show you some styles of fake hair. I've been wearing fake hair for most of my life, so I'm like really good at it. But anyway, so I was gonna just do a bun here, do some things like that and all that stuff. So then I met Dee. I told y'all about her. She was at my church, and I met her outside in a place where we were eating after church, and she had a wash and go, and the day was an awful cold, wet day. And I was like, what are you doing? And she explained to me that she uses a cast. Like I've been saying, the cast is our protective style. You can have a winter wash and go hairstyle and use your gel cast as your protectant for your strands. I've been saying that since the beginning, when I first, 2016, and that was like a theory I had in my head. And I know a few other YouTubers who have proven that that's true, and they do the same thing. And she was somebody that I knew standing right in front of me. Hair, I think she had waist length, but she had a lot of shrinkage, and she had been doing it for 7 years, she said. So that was all that God sent her to me. So this is a recap. So that the weight lifted off of me, and I was like, okay, I don't have to do the traditional wash and go protective styling challenge, yay. So that changed everything for me. And then I did my my new wash day routine, which I can definitely link again just in case you're new to my channel. But what I did, and if you've been following me, is I left my deep conditioning honey mask in my hair, a little bit of it in my leave-in. And that gave me even more of a cast for those cold, brittle winter days. And you'll see that if you look at some of my old videos. So when it was really, really cold, what I did was, for this challenge that really I think worked, as you can see, is that I did my regimen, which is the one you'll see, you can check out. But what I added to it is, in my Shea Moisture leave-in, I put a little bit of my deep conditioning honey mask in there, mixed it up, and left that in with my leave-in. And then my gel on top of that. Of course, I put the leave-in, then I put my oil, which, you know, you'll see on Ayurvedic Curls as a sealant. And then I put my gel, and I started to put a little more of my gel because I don't know why I wasn't putting a lot of gel in my hair. But when you don't put a lot of gel when you use my product, if you don't put a lot of gel, just a little side note, it can be good for twist outs, for fluff outs like this, and just kind of like, it doesn't show as much shine and definition if that's what you're going for. You can give a blowout look or something. So it's really a nice, it's like a custard gel. It's really, really nice. It's amazing. So I love my gel. So anyway, all natural except for my gentle preservative, by the way. So what I did was I did that, and then I put my gel on top, and I did my banding, just 4 pieces. I decided to just do 4. That was where I landed for this challenge and for my routine. Been doing that all winter, and it's working. The other things that I've done, if your place is still cold, is I was serious about anything touching my hair. So I had a slippery jacket, and I would put the hood on if it was cold, went in the car and took it out, but it was slippery, no cotton, no cloth. I didn't use my wool jackets or anything else that had cloth. I always used my slippery jackets that were kind of like, I don't know what that is, that nylon, or I don't know what kind of material it is, but it's very silky and slippery. Use that. I would put it in the back of the car if I need to. I would put the coat on the back of my chair if I went to the movies. I wore my bonnet out sometimes, or I would put my cap with the bonnet. I promised y'all I would show you my hats that I was using with the satin inside. I promise I'll do a bonus video showing you that. I wanted to show you the weave, and I'll show you that. You wanted to see some things, so I'll be doing quick little videos showing you that. And so that's what I did, and y'all, it worked. So do y'all remember my old videos with my weaves? I mean, this was the style of my weave. I may have to get new headshots. I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. The enemy is a liar. I rebuke him in the name of Jesus. Y'all repeat right now with me. We're going to say this about our hair, on our hair. The enemy is a liar. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. My hair will flourish. Okay, repeat that 3 times, because we are going to keep this going. The rice water was really frustrating for me. I'm glad I figured out what it was that was going on. I'm glad it had nothing to do with my product. It had nothing to do with my routine. It had nothing to do with anything, but I added that to my routine. Yes, I did do the wrong thing there. But look, I've made it. I made it through my winter protective styling / wash and go challenge. We're almost at March 21st. I've gotten compliments. You saw my post. I got a compliment from Anthony L. Williams, which was a winner from Project Runway one season, and that was the first thing he complimented me on. I'm doing a whole video on this, y'all. Okay, we're going to talk about the psychology of natural hair and weaves and all that stuff. Okay, it's really something we really have to be honest about. Anyway, I made it, guys. I'm almost there. I hope you're doing well. Please tell me how you're doing. If you're sticking with me, tell me how it's working for you. Tell me what you did, what worked, what didn't work, and where you are today. And if you want to give some pictures and you want us all to show pictures and stuff, I do have a Facebook page put together. All you got to do is email me, and the email on the link down there. I'll give you the email in the description, and all you got to do and tell me what your Facebook name is, and we can go ahead and come together and share our photos and all that kind of stuff. Okay, and if we join together in that, I'll have other giveaways for that group if you want to be a part of that. I love you guys so much. I just wanted to tell you my update. I think it worked. I'm really excited. One little disclaimer I want to share with you for those of whom are still in winter. I am in the South. Okay, so the South, depending on where you are, the winter is really short, and it's a hit or miss. So I ended up having to do it during the weeks that were really brittle cold, and then we would have a warm front, and then I can let go a little bit, and I was able to play around with it. We had no snow this winter, so if you're in a place where it's still really, really cold, I know it's harder for you. Just do not give up. Keep going. The spring's almost completely here, and I'm really, really excited to see how you've been doing. I will see you in the next video, but stay on if you want to know about the giveaway. Okay, for Saturday the 16th, for 24 hours straight, I'm giving away my full line of products samples. All you have to do is pay for shipping and handling. Okay, you just have to go to ayurvedicurls.com and look for it. It will be there. All you have to do is pay for shipping and handling. You will get a sample of my entire product line. It's only for 24 hours, and after that, then it's over. I have been led by the Lord to give things away because of the pain I had when I was trying to get here. I know some of you who watch these videos about natural hair growth in the kinky curly community probably think we're too much or whatever. I don't even want to cry, but this is kind of the furthest my hair has ever been, you know, with me being deliberate. And I didn't give up, and I'm so grateful to the Lord that He told me about honey, and that, you know, I found Curly Proverbs on YouTube, and then I developed my own version of that growth oil. I'm so grateful to the Lord for being in my journey, and I really don't want anyone out there who has really short hair and is where I was to feel like you cannot get past it. You can. And so I've been led by the Lord to give products away to you, and I just love you so much, and I don't want you going through any pain in your heart. I want you to have joy. I want you to feel beautiful, and I want to be an example of someone who didn't give up. And no matter how hard difficult my hair is to grow, get full, and to get, like, it's not as easy for me as it is for other people, especially those other people on YouTube who have hair down their back. And it's kind of, a lot of it's genetics. It's not genetics for me. It's hard work and dedication and deliberate and being smart. And a lot of you who follow me are like me. So this is for you. I want you to have this giveaway because I want you to know somebody does care. That doesn't just want your money. Somebody just wants to be by your side as you're growing your hair, because it's really hard and it can be very painful for a woman, because it's our beauty, and it's, you know, it's part of our beauty. Even the Bible says our hair is our glory. So I just want to walk alongside you and let you know that if my hair can flourish, even at this point, at this level, and I can get, you know, I've been very, very blessed. For people tell me my smile is beautiful, my body, my face, all these things. For someone to tell me my hair is the first thing they see that's beautiful is a huge thing for me, because the only time I've ever used to hear that is with a weave. And it makes you feel good and bad, because it's like the one thing that person's liking is the one thing that's not mine. So it's nice to feel it when it is. And I want you to feel that. I really do. So take the weaves off and love your hair where it is and love it to its fullness, okay? I love you very much. Keep Jesus a part of your journey, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.